The Flower Lesson. It was a quiet afternoon in a small park, the kind where the breeze smells like rain and the earth feels alive. Michael sat on a wooden bench, his heart heavy with questions. He had just lost a dear friend, someone kind, selfless, and full of light. He couldn't understand why life seemed so unfair. Why do good people suffer? Why do kind hearts get broken while the cruel walk free? As he sat there in silence, an old lady slowly walked by, her silver hair tucked neatly under a scarf. She smiled gently and asked, "Son, are you all right?" Michael sighed. "I'm just trying to understand something. Why does it feel like only good people get hurt? Why are the ones with the kindest hearts the ones who suffer most?" The old lady paused, looked at the flowers blooming near the path, and smiled softly. "Let me ask you something," she said. "When you walk through a garden and decide to pick a flower, which one do you choose?" Michael looked at her, unsure. "I guess the most beautiful one." She nodded. "Exactly." Her eyes glimmered with wisdom as she continued. "The gardener always reaches for the flower that stands out, the one that's blooming brightest, the one that brings beauty to the world. Not because he wants to harm it, but because it's special. That's what life, and sometimes God, does too. He picks his most beautiful souls, the ones who shine the brightest, because they are ready to be used for something greater." Michael felt tears well up in his eyes. "So you're saying it's not punishment?" She smiled gently. "No, my dear, it's purpose. Sometimes the most loving souls are chosen for deeper trials, not because they are weak, but because their hearts can hold the lessons others can't. Their pain becomes the garden for someone else's healing." She began to walk away, her cane tapping softly against the path. Before turning the corner, she looked back and said, "Remember, flowers don't stop blooming just because one was picked. The garden keeps growing, and so must you." That evening, as the sun dipped behind the trees, Michael whispered a prayer. He didn't have all the answers, but for the first time he had peace. He finally understood that the hurt of good people isn't a sign of abandonment, but a reflection of their beauty, because even God picks his most precious flowers. Moral of the story: sometimes the brightest souls are tested the hardest, not to break them, but to show the world what faith, grace, and strength really look like.